What's going on, everybody? Today I want to share a little bit about how you can combine data from different reports to come up with new insights, new questions, and identify new opportunities for optimization in your business. So let's look at this example of this shopping report, okay? So this is essentially, it shows the flow of users from when they land on the website to when they view a product to when they go to add to cart, checkout, and then finally make a transaction, okay? So this gives us a really great breakdown of the customer experience. Where is some friction happening? We might say, okay, well, there seems to be a pretty big drop off. 96% of people drop off from product page to add to cart. And so maybe we should look at that as an opportunity to optimize. Maybe we should run some tests, dig deeper into what's going on the product page, how are people behaving, maybe do some qualitative analysis, maybe some session recordings, and really tackle that page, right? So this segmentation gave us an insight about where to look in our business. Now, we can take this even further and further and further. And today I'm going to show you just some examples of how you can do that. So for example, we're looking at the exact same data and the exact same flow, right? In this chart, I'm showing you now the breakdown of people who viewed products, added to cart, went to checkout, and finally transacted. But now I'm breaking it down by device type, right? So I'm breaking it down by mobile, desktop, and tablet. So now what do we see? Well, we see that mobile gets the most number of sessions. And I mean, that's normal because, you know, mobile is very popular. A lot of people shop and use their mobile device when they're on the internet, and that's going to be normal for a lot of business. But what else do we see? Well, we see that the add to cart rate for mobile users is significantly lower than desktop or tablet. So what does that tell us? Well, it tells us that, well, maybe the mobile experience on the product page needs to be focused on. It's not necessarily the whole product page. The product page itself is actually doing not bad. It's at 4%. Overall, actually, it is pretty bad. It's transacting at 0.73. But I mean, comparatively, the mobile page is performing way lower than the desktop version. So this gives us another layer of insight that, you know, the mobile experience, there's a problem there. Maybe that's somewhere we should put a little bit more attention to. That's somewhere we need to test more. What's going on there? And we can maybe even look in the data to find more insights about this. So another way to break down and segment your data is by looking at, for example, the browser that they're using. Maybe there's a problem. Like right now we're looking at page speed by browsers, right? And we can see, you know, Chrome, Safari, Android, Samsung, like these are the top browsers that people are using. And we can see that Chrome is about 20% slower than Safari. So maybe that's an opportunity to look, okay, how can we increase the speed? Because as your page load time increases, that hurts user experience, right? So people are, you know, they're impatient, they leave, and it's going to hurt the experience. So how can we improve the experience on Chrome? Or on Android, look at this, 19 seconds to load on an Android device. Samsung, 11 seconds. That means right now, 12,000 people have had a load time of, on average, 19 seconds. And so what does that tell us? That tells us that, well, there's an opportunity there for optimization. If we improve the load time and the page speed for these users, maybe we're going to have a lift in conversions. Maybe these people are going to have a better experience on the website, and they're gonna shop more, and they're gonna convert more, and they're gonna navigate more, and it's overall going to benefit the business. And realize that you're not doing any changed. Like, you're not changing anything about your marketing. You're just looking at the data and saying, oh, well, this segment of the audience has a bad experience. Now, we can take this even further. So that browser, now we look at it, we break down those 12,000 users and we see, well, actually, most of the browser versions are fine. So all of these browser versions are actually doing okay. Like, they're pretty in line with all the other browser types. What's bringing the average up, and this is why averages are so dangerous and averages lie, is this specific browser version, which is impacting 1,800 people. So then it becomes a question of, okay, well, who are these 1,800 people? Is it worth optimizing for these 1,800 people? What's the cost and what's the potential benefit? And that's a data-driven decision for your business, and that you can make and learn from. So this is a really simple example of how you can start just digging into your data, looking at different opportunities, looking at ways to segment your audience, digging in, and finding what's actually going on in a data-driven way, and then coming up with, again, digital experiments to try to improve the conversions, or sometimes just functional things like page speed. Like, how can we just improve it functionally for this segment of the audience? All right. So I hope you found this helpful. Until next time, talk to you soon.